Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember, trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Araiza now. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Into space at the 45. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bills.
They run for the first time with James Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
Complete to number 5, Josh Palmer. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on fourth. Allen going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That, too.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Patrick Mahomes. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. At the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next stake. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And they'll bring down just shy of the 30-yard line. for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
A gain of 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bears first down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing again. Williams. Open man. That's Rome Odunze. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What is it up?
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What is it up?
Williams to the air once more. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Westy, Vegas.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver.
What is it
And
up?
now 3rd and goal coming up. That's hauled in at the 2.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial.
And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Bears off to the early lead.
First down.
We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What is it? Hold on.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
First down, Bears.
Off play action. Here's Williams. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
A loss of 6.
Montez Sweat in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue, lady.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. It's now
Third and long.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelce. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Westy!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. The right side, caught by Burden. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's Williams now to throw. Rolling to the left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will score. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go, Wally.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Ooh. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Fight on these 2. Fight on these 2.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
They'll
line.
run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Wally. Let's go, Wally.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Wally.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 60.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 16-yard
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing now. Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on two more. He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
A play fake. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. He'll get on the football and spike it here. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first.
Here's first and 10.
13-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target.
It's second down.
And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for two.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll drop to throw, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
24.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's Williams on first and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That's a short one caught by Loveland. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.